What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Guys, we're going to go all the way to Atlanta, and we want to talk about this brother here by the name of Darrell Buster Screen. He played cornerback in the NFL for 11 years, made over $40 million as an NFL cornerback, was a starter for many of those years. Now, Mr. Screen is in a lot of trouble. What did Mr. Darrell Buster Screen do?
Yeah, that's right. He was arrested in Canada on bank fraud charges. But authorities there say while out on bail, he removed his ankle monitor and disappeared until now. Tonight, he is in the Fulton County Jail with a whole new list of charges against him.
We arrested former NFL player Darrell Screen on 18 criminal charges.
His mugshot from the Fulton County Jail may say Darrell Screen, but on the gridiron, everyone knew him as Buster Screen. He played for Etowah High School, then the University of Tennessee, Chattanooga, and then went pro and made millions. He was a fifth-round pick for the Cleveland Browns in the 2011 NFL Draft and played for the Jets, Bears, 49ers, and Titans before retiring in 2022. The following year, he was arrested in Canada on bank fraud charges to the tune of about $100,000.
About a year later, he was released on bail with the expectation of being monitored through GPS monitoring. He was able to remove that GPS monitor and fled to the United States.
Roswell police say last month a woman reported she had been financially exploited by Screen, and she wasn't the only one. Investigators say he trolled dating sites looking for his victims and scammed them out of at least $300,000.
And once he had developed a significant relationship with them, he would ask them for money, promising that he would repay them through his NFL annuity, which he never did.
Police say instead, Screen spent the money on Airbnbs, travel, and gift cards.
Purchasing gift cards for himself, again, to kind of try and lay low and not have a financial track record that would allow him to be easily caught, again, knowing that he is somebody who is trying to evade justice from another nation.
And police have identified 3 women in New York, North Carolina, and Wisconsin, and say there's a good chance there are other victims, possibly even here in Roswell. They ask anyone with information to give them a call.
Mr. Darrell Buster Screen is not only wanted in the United States, but he was also wanted in Canada. And he was targeting women, getting money from them. Now, look at the brother. Light skin, long hair, and let's just say, most likely a man that women want. And at the same time, women are going around here talking about what they're not going to pay for, what they're not going to do, who they're not going to trick on. And this dude has got $300,000 from these women, promising to pay them back. At the same time, keeping all the money from his NFL pension. Now, he's in big trouble for sure. But it does talk about what kind of men can get things from women all the time if those women believe that you are what they want. And this is something that a lot of folks don't want to talk about, which is the really dark side of female nature, right? Mr. Darrell Screen is the kind of man that some ladies believe look wise. You're begging for a date, you're asking for stuff. He's the kind of guy that upon first time coming across certain women can get anything out of them or get them to do things that they would never do, simply because they want a guy who is so fine and so sexy, going after the looks. The whole time, he don't even want their cheeks. It's a different game. He got so much opportunity with women. He don't even want what you got down there. It's not even important. You can't even give him that. Give me the money. Then I'm gonna use your money to live a lavish life. And we've always complained about dudes like this. Normal guys in the black community, we know these guys have always existed. How come he can get that and we can't? Why he got it locked up and we can't? It's gonna be certain dudes that can get away with this, brother. Average guy can't. But here's a situation. If any lady operates on this level for a guy like this, here's what I also found out. You don't need her. Any woman that's doing stuff like this, paying $2,000 for a Chris Brown photo to pull down they stuff, whatever, and the normal guy got to fight for a date, you don't need him anyway. You don't need him. I'm not going to say it's, they deserve it. They need to go head on and take a L. I'm going to just say it as far as hardworking men are that are just out there trying to survive. Them women not for you, no way. And the women who are not for you will continue to make decisions like this that take themselves out the game. This is what they end up with. Every lady you chase and you see left you for somebody else, she showed somebody else some attention. How do they end up with a dude like this? A dude who don't even care about you. I told you about my Target situation. There was a girl I was really in love with when I was a much younger man. She happened to be at Target when I came back in 2021. She happened to be there. And it's a girl I begged and pleaded to stay with me. Of course, that never happened. And the reason why that never happened was because she just ended up going and getting pregnant by somebody else. By the time I saw her at Target, I was afraid to go through her checkout. When I say respectfully, she had lost all she had. I mean, she wasn't like, she's not an old woman in, she's still in her early 30s at the time. She was completely down bad. It was already over. What she looks like now, I can never guess. She had like 6 kids. I did everything to not see her. Cause for the sake of her and me, I didn't want her to see that I saw her in such a bad situation. So I thought that it was just better for me to just go the other way, which is what I did. But she ended up with a guy like this. Guy who didn't care about her, in and out of jail, kicking the door in, doing everything, ruining her life. And then the only situation is, once it happens, what do? Come back to the guy that they know that's a good old faithful guy that can help them with all of their problems. Pick your poison and pick it wisely, right? They end up, most people, destroying, number one, their lives. And the guy ended up destroying their lives and destroys his own life as well. And if women that have hurt you in the past want to continue to give their life to people who don't care about them, it's on them, man. Not every woman can receive care. Some women are only down bad. They can only deal with dysfunction. Do you notice dudes like this can scam them and they can cry and he'll get out of jail and they'll still deal with him again because he look good? Oh, it happens all the time. And Mr. Darrell's screen, bruh, I don't know what you was thinking, fam, but it's over. How did you blow through all that money? You should have a pretty good NFL pension. But hey, man, you running around taking your ankle monitor off? You just been out the league 2 years? You're down bad. You're down bad. And I know people are saying, listen, if they dumb enough to send him the money, that's crazy. But here's what I think he did. I think he was scamming some women that were white too, all right? That's what I think. Because some of the victims are in Wisconsin and they had to have money. So most women, black women in Wisconsin might not be doing that. But again, scammers everywhere. You know, women want a certain type of man with no substance. They can fall for it. Hey, it's on them. Don't get mad if they don't want to deal with you. They not showing you no love. Hey, they can always end up with a Buster Screen. Darrell Buster Screen. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Shirley Jackson back at it again. Another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all you do. Scared of bell. We're out.